Adrienne. Very nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you as well.
How was your drive over?
It was good. Little traffic, still getting used to the city, but I love it.
Okay, well, great. I'm just going to jump right in here.
Okay.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, I am a public relations student at ETSU, and I've realized right from the very beginning this is what I absolutely excel at. I love being able to help businesses and people find their brand and what they're passionate about. I myself, I'm able to bring a positive energy to whatever situation I'm in. I work great in teams, and I'm that person that is really able to motivate people to get their stuff done and be the best person that they can be, which is something I pride myself on.
Okay, well, great. So you say you are a PR major. What do you specialize in, and like what are you most interested in the PR field?
Well, I think what I'm absolutely most interested in is, from the very beginning, what caught me is how to brand yourself. I myself have actually been branded as the Disney girl because I'm always very positive, uplifted, and I have that energy about me. And that's what I love helping companies and other businesses do, is helping them brand themselves and helping them show that to the public.
Okay, awesome. So what drew you to apply to the Martha Stewart internship?
Well, ever since I was little, weddings have always been my absolute favorite thing in the world. I feel like that is the one time a woman can be the center of attention for the whole world. That is her day to shine. And it's, especially in the South, it's a fantasy land. It's where you can be whatever you want and where you can have everything that you want for that day. And it doesn't have to be any certain thing. It can be very gothic, it can be very over the top, it can be glamorous. It's whatever you want, and it is your complete design. And I want to help women be able to find that and be able to have their special day. And you know, I've always been the girl, whenever I was taken to weddings by my parents when I was a little kid, I was always be like, "Mommy, look at her dress, I love the sweetheart top." And she's like, "How do you know those terms? You're 5. so it's something that I've just always loved and I've always been passionate about.
Definitely. I totally agree. So the editorial intern position requires you to have some written skills. Are you familiar with press releases and blogging and elements like that?
Yes, I am very much so. You know, I am, as I said, a student at ETSU. So I've had to write many press releases for classes, and I was always a student that excelled in writing, and that's something that, you know, I pride myself on, something that is especially required in this field. As for blogging, I do have a blog. It's called Classy with a Dash of Sparkle, and it really emphasizes who I am. You know, everyone has always told me, and I've always said myself, that the two people that I combine in my style is Audrey Hepburn and Katy Perry. A very strange combination, but it's who I am. The very classic elegance with a little dash of pizzazz and dash of sparkle. So in my blog, I have a lot about beauty and health and fitness and overall style, how to incorporate yourself into your everyday look, which I feel goes right back to public relations and branding.
Oh, awesome. I'll have to take a look at that blog.
Okay.
Alright, Miss Adrienne, why don't you tell me what you think is your greatest strength and then also your greatest weakness?
I think my greatest strength is that I can bring a positive energy to any situation, whether it's super stressful or whether we're in a time crunch. I'm that person that can motivate people not only to get the job done, but to get it done to the best of their abilities. And I've had a lot of experience with that. In college, I was a member of Alpha Xi Delta and held many leadership positions. I was the Vice President of Public Relations and the Vice President of Programs. So I was often required to work under pressure to get events planned or get press releases out or any of that. And I was always able to do that in a way that made us like wonderful and in a way that got the job done with bringing that positive energy. As for a weakness, as you can tell, I'm very passionate about everything that I do. And sometimes I just get too excited and just try and jump into things without thinking first. I'm like, okay, we gotta get this done. Let's go. We got this. And then it's like, oh, wait, hang on. What are we gonna do? But that's probably my weakness, just that sometimes I get too excited that I just get a little bit ahead of myself.
Alrighty, and for a little silly question, when you walk into a room, what if there were music playing, what would be the theme song?
Without a doubt, it would be Katrina and the Waves, Walking on Sunshine. That song has always just spoken to me ever since I was a little girl, you know, walking on sunshine. You know, it just has that upbeat, positive feel, which is something that, you know, is completely me. You know, walking on sunshine, bring light into the room. Wherever you go, wherever you're going to be, have that energy, have that light, and make it known, make a statement, light up a room.
Okay. And Miss Adrienne, I see that you are from Tennessee.
Yes, ma'am.
Our internship has positions in New York and in Atlanta. Would you be able to relocate for the summer for those positions if you were to get the job?
I would. You know, I take that as such an adventure. And I'm a person that is always like, okay, you have one life to live it to the most. So I would take that as an adventure and something I would love to do. I've always wanted to go to New York. I love Atlanta. My mother and I take shopping trips there all the time. So it would honestly be like almost like a vacation for me that I would absolutely enjoy.
Okay, perfect. I know Atlanta does have some great shops there. All right, Miss Adrienne, do you have any questions for me about the position or anything in general?
Yeah, when you think of your ideal employee, what are, let's say, 3 qualities that come to mind?
I would definitely say hardworking, definitely a multitasker, because wedding planning is a very, very stressful time. You have to be able to do multiple things at once. The bride has to be happy, your boss has to be happy, so definitely being able to multitask everything that's going on. And then I would say probably just someone who, you know, wants to have fun and enjoy their job.
Right.
This is an awesome job. It's an awesome opportunity, and it's definitely a fun program to be involved in and to work with. So definitely someone who's willing, you know, to put themselves out there and have a good time for sure.
Well, I can guarantee you I have all those qualities, and I can guarantee that I would absolutely bring the best that I could to that position, and it sounds like everything that I thought it would be and more. And I can guarantee I would do the job that you need to be done.
Alrighty. Well, thank you, Miss Adrienne, for all of your awesome answers and your time. And you'll hear from us soon, okay?
Alright, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You have a great evening.